Do you think your dog's suffering from separation anxiety? Well, I'm Glenn Massey. I'm a dog trainer here at Animal Friends of the Valley. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to work through those issues with your dog. So the first thing we have to determine is whether your dog has separation anxiety or isolation anxiety. Isolation anxiety meaning if the dog's completely isolated from human contact, they're stressed. Separation anxiety means you, the owner, have left, and even if your friend is there or another family member is there, the dog is still showing signs of stress or turmoil because you're gone. Sometimes the worst thing you can do with a dog with true separation anxiety is to put them into a crate. Unless the dog has been accustomed to a crate early on, usually that's more stress for the dog, and some dogs will actually injure themselves trying to get out of a crate on that. I much prefer to use a gate or some other form of confinement rather than confining them to a small cage or a crate in that sense. When we confine the dog, we have to get them used to the fact that we do leave and we actually do come back. With some dogs, it's simply just walking out of the room for 5 seconds, walking back in, acknowledge the dog, and then go about doing what you're doing. Break the patterns so it's not a guarantee when you walk out a specific door that you're gone forever. Now, ideally, in a separation anxiety case, we've got the dog confined in an area of the house where they can't see us exit. Before you ever leave a dog behind, always make sure they're tired and exercise first. Don't leave a dog with fully charged batteries behind. That just increases the intensity of the behavior at that point. So take them for a walk, but don't turn the walk into a march. It's not about distance, it's about fulfilling that dog's need to explore the environment. A lot of times what I like to do is leave them a little treasure behind that they can find. Some of them, I'll just leave them a foodstuffed toy. Many times the dog will be so focused on this, they'll forget about you leaving for a while. Now this can backfire depending on the dog. If you put that out, that can now be the red flag that dog, uh-oh, I'm gonna be left behind for 4 hours. So in that case, what you're gonna do, you're gonna put this on the floor, take a piece of junk mail or a piece of paper, put it over top. When you put them in the room, they don't see that. But after they've come to the gate to look to see where you've gone, their nose takes over and they go, wait a minute, I smell something. They'll go over and they'll pull this out of a bag or underneath the paper and they'll find it. But if they find it on their own, we've eliminated the red flag saying, hey, when you see that, I'm gone for 4 hours. Now, some of you are going to have dogs, they're going to say that, well, by all means, go for 4 hours if you're leaving that behind. Some of your dogs will be more than happy to take that trade.